So this is my roughly 1 year update. I was looking at my old video of when I did my very first update, and yeah, it's really interesting how plants meet the real world, and then it's just not nothing is the way we really plan it in life. Originally, this is September of 2021, and I think we are like here. Yeah, we're like here, September 2022. So really, I've done this much work right here of the plan. I started and I had these lanes, all these things that I was going to do. None of that happened. What really happened was that I really wanted to complete something, finish something. I kept saying, finish something. And so I started with hammock, and I started, hammock proofs. I started with Thomas and Finney calculus, and I started with Rosen number theory, and I soon realized that I was never going to finish. Like, I was going to finish Rosen, I don't know, sometime in 2023. So this is 2021, this is 2022, this is 2022, right? And we're right here. So I did finish hammock. I forget when I finished hammock, but it must have been around the end of the year. So this was hammock proofs. I was going to do a second book of proofs, but I started and I was like, okay, I'm never going to finish anything. And then I continued to do some calculus, but at some point I realized that I really wanted to take a course. So this book was interrupted. I'm like halfway through. This one was done, completed, finished something, and then I proceeded to do all of Rosen right in here. Read the whole book, and then the plan was that I was going to take a course, a number theory course, which I am taking. And I was going to start like in mid-September, around this time. But then I realized, well, I'm taking a course online at a university. They have other schedules. I don't know how it's going to work out. So I'll start in August. So I started in August, finished Rosen. Okay, finished something. This one is still not yet completed. It's about halfway through. And I was going to pick it up here. But that's not what's happening, friends, because this course is a bear. And so what's really happened is, that's it. The rest of the year, this whole thing is going to be all that number theory course. Okay? And so really, this is the 1 year update. I'm right here. And I've done all this. And it feels great. I did something. I completed something. So now I've learned, and this is my major lesson learned so far, is that, and I don't know where I put my eraser, but luckily these can just be like, you can just like move them out of the way. So the original plan, there was a plan that went like this. Okay? That was the original plan of like having 3 subjects and how they would like be almost like a Frogger, different books. That was the beginning. Then the intermediate plan was, well, I'll do something like this. That way I can finish a whole book, right? Hey bro, what's up? That way I can finish a whole book. And that sort of worked, except that I decided that, well, number one, like I showed before, that I was going to interrupt the book, finish it later, finish Rosen, and then just take a course. And then now, I think long term, when I look further down the line.
You know, I'm not even gonna ask what you're doing.
I know, right? Then now, when I micro 2021 and then 2022, and I look forward to maybe like 2 years down the line, I do not know yet. I know that I'm taking a course here, and I know it's kicking my butt and it's a lot of work. Do I do that again every fall when I do have a lot of leave at work near the end of the year? Or do I skip a year and then do a bunch of self-teaching and then do another course here? I don't really know. I'll sit down in December of this year and figure out what I want to do. But I think my planning has become a lot more like now. You know, what can I control now? And what I can control now is, you know, my 1 year update right here, I know that taking a course in here is key because this is all shadow boxing. So I'm looking forward to a little more shadow boxing, and I want to finish Thomas and Finney early 2023 calculus. But I don't know if I'm going to take a course here or do a prolonged self-teaching to get more books under my wings. So anyways, that's my planning that's my 1 year update and sort of like my planning a little bit into 2023, but I don't have a long-term plan anymore. I've drawn hundreds of ways in which I could do the next 4 or 5 years, and I'm realizing that every time I finish a course, when I finish this course, I'll feel a certain way, and I'll do something for 2023. If I decide to take a course here or not, I'll revise my strategy, and I'll be revising my strategy every year. I roughly know where I want to go generally. I know that I can either go, and really number theory has become like a really important thing because I love it and I enjoy it. I don't know if I want to do real analysis followed by complex analysis because of a little something called the prime number theorem and also the zeta function, Riemann's zeta function. So I think I want to know more about these things, and if I do, I got to get to complex analysis somehow. But I also wanted to do lots of linear algebra, and I wanted to do some abstract algebra, and I wanted to do Galois theory, lots of Galois, because I looked into it and it seemed very interesting. But it looks like because I have a linear, having a day job, okay, having a day job means that you have to go linear. Day job is here, and then math is here. Instead of going like this, you got to go like that. So that's really my limitation of having a day job and doing a math plan and having fun with math. But I'm having a lot of fun, and right now number theory is rocking my world. And this is my update, 1 year update, September 2022, 1 year in to the math plan.